you remember this statue from Morrowind? It talks to you. That moment was awesome. That was brilliant.
It feels strange to talk to an outlander in such a sacred place, but the Queen of the Night Sky insists. I need to render judgment on an important claim, and she says you can help me reach the correct decision.
This is about Kadala and the Nerevarine, right?
Words of truth from the mouth of an outlander. Remarkable. The Red Exiles and a few others believe that Chodala is the Nerevarine. He's convinced them,
It's not, though.
not me. I came here to consider my options. I fear a bloodbath if I oppose his claim.
Isn't there a way to prove he's not the Nerevarine?
Perhaps, but I must remain impartial. If someone else reveals the flaws in Chodala's claims by comparing him to the failed incarnates, that might do the trick.
The incarnates?
We thought the incarnates were possessed by the spirit of Nerevar, but each had a critical flaw that made them destined to fail to fulfill the prophecy. Their spirits reside here. Yes, you should speak to the incarnates.
Right, I gotta speak into them
I
then.
see Azura's wisdom now.
How do I talk to the spirits of the incarnates? Like,
Take this
how
pouch
do I do that?
of blessed grave dust.
Ooh, thank you.
Sprinkle a pinch upon the
Sounds
bones of the incarnates to call forth their spirits. Return to Aldrin after you have learned all you can. Perhaps we can curb Chodala's ambitions before they lead us to war.
You can count on me. I'm going to do it. Maybe, if I've got time. If I've got time.
Listen well to what the failed incarnates have to say.
All right, they're right here. That makes it easier. No.
Once I was the hope of my people, but then my claim was proven false. Now I wait, and I hope for the Nerevarion's return. State your question, Outlander, and I shall do as Azura urges.
So you decided you weren't the Nerevarine? Why?
To fulfill the prophecy, I followed a path of blood and war. In the end, my path became a road that led nowhere, and I was cast down from my lofty spot. Take my scroll, and help the wise woman understand the futility of a senseless war.
Next one.
The Nerevarine remains a promise unfulfilled, and I am as guilty of prideful posturing as every other failed incarnate that occupies this hall. Ask your question and let's be done with this, Outlander.
What ended your quest to become the Nerevarine?
The Nerevarine must listen.
Nerevarine, sorry.
I refused to accept wise counsel, which led to the doom of my tribe and the end of my quest to embody the spirit of Nerevar. Take my scroll and remind the wise woman that wisdom ignored is ignorance.
Right. So there's one here as well.
We are the failed incarnates, the Ashlanders who proudly proclaimed themselves to be the Nerevarine, but were found wanting. The Lady of Dawn and Dusk urged us to cooperate. So ask your question.
What flaw made you fail to fulfill the prophecy?
Take my scroll and help the wise woman see the light of unbridled power. I thought myself the reborn Nerevar, for I was the strongest, most powerful warrior in all the land. But power alone won't save my people. In the end, it couldn't even save me.
Right.
Mortal, let us speak.
Oh, okay. Azura.
I foresaw your usefulness before you even set foot in Vardenfell.
I'll leave it like that.
Now comes a test that will challenge your ability to separate truth from lies. You must convince the tribes that Chodola is not the Nerevarine.
I communed with the incarnates, just as the wise woman commanded.
Doversee's wisdom outshines most other mortals. She recognizes the futility of Chodola's claim. If she rebuffs him, however, the tribes will turn on each other, and blood will flow. The staff, Sunra, it makes Chodola confident, reckless.
The staff is the source of Chodola's power. Yeah, I knew that already.
Your instincts serve you well. Chodola's path took a dark turn. However, my sight clouds when I look too closely. Sothasil built Sunra, but he did not create it with this vile purpose in mind. You must act on my behalf, and Vivek's.
I'll do what you ask.
Then go. Return to Aldrun and help the wise woman reveal the falsehood of Chodola's claim. And let Saren assist you. She is my champion and a trusted friend of all Ashlanders.
How do I prove that Chodola isn't the Nerevarine?
Use what the Incarnate shared with you. Their failures point the way toward Chodola's downfall. But beware Chodola's power. He may not be the Nerevarine, but some greater agency has lent strength to his conviction.
Why are you helping Vivek? I thought you and the Tribunal were enemies.
Helping that arrogant imposter? Whatever gave you the idea that I was helping that murderer? Vardenfell must stand. Everything I do in this regard serves that single goal. Best that you remember that, mortal.
Why don't you simply reveal the truth to the Ashlanders?
Due to an ancient pact, I am not permitted to interfere in the affairs of Nirn. Even this casual discussion pushes the boundaries of that agreement.
Oh, right.
Instead, I must work through trusted agents, such as yourself and Saren.
Right, goodbye. Talk to Saren. Where did Saren go? He's gone outside. Oh. Where's Saren gone? All the way back over here. See, I want to do that. I want to do that delve at some point. I can get back here easily, can't I? Let's carry on that bit of story, tiny bit. Let's talk to Saren.
Thank the moon and star. You've returned.
Yep. I thought Saren was that person there, it wasn't at all.
The wise woman returned from the cavern of the Incarnate and went right into Scar to meet with the tribes. Chodola's in there too, about to be named the Nerevarine. Tell me you came back with something to stop my brother's rise to power.
I spoke to some of the incarnates and they gave me these scrolls.
Of course. Use the tales of the failed incarnates to counter Chodola's arguments. That's brilliant. Well, except for one problem.
Problem?
An Outlander has no status in the Council. The Ashlanders won't listen to a word you say. Someone else has to present the arguments. Someone they trust. I suppose that means I have to challenge my brother. With your help, of course.
How can I help you if I can't talk during the council?
You spoke to the Incarnates, not me. I'm familiar with their stories, but I'll need you to help me choose the appropriate argument to counter each of Chodala's claims.
Oh,
I
right.
hate opposing my brother in this. I just don't see another way.
When should I give you the Incarnate Renzo's scroll?
Incarnate Runso was strong and powerful. He thought that by strength alone, he could unite the Ashlanders. He failed. When Chodala proclaims his power, that's when we'll refer to this scroll's sad tale.
Renzo is the power one, okay?
Incarnate Ajiri was a champion
Ajiri?
of my people. She defended us against great threats. But when she grew to love war for war's sake, she proved she wasn't the Nerevarine. When Chodala proclaims that war is the answer, hand me this scroll.
Aduri's one is war. So Renzo's is power, Aduri is war.
Incarnate Darnot thought his way was the best way. He rejected the counsel of the Wise Women and the Ashkans, something Nerevar would never do. When Chodala proclaims he knows better than anyone, we'll use this scroll.
Done that when he says he knows better. Alright, let's go.
Meet me inside.
I can't even remember the order now. Adani was the war one. Just remember that. And the other two should be easier. Oh, I need a drink. Ugh, getting tired now.
Must we continue this farce? It's obvious that I'm the Nerevarine.
Someone has stepped forward to challenge your claim, Chodala.
Seren, I'm disappointed in you, dear sister.
Enough. I shall hear your arguments and render my decision.
Even the Outlander can see that I'm the most powerful Ashkan.
Power.
My strength alone proves that I am the Nerevarine.
Chodala puts forth his great strength as proof of his claim.
It's
Give me the
Renzo's.
scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine. Yes, that's a sound argument. Incarnate, appear!
As a warrior and as an Ashkan, I was the most powerful of my age. But for all my strength, I failed my people. Don't follow my example.
The faithless houses dare to threaten our land, but we shall meet them in battle, and I will lead us to victory.
Is that war? Or is that he knows
This is more
best?
nerve-wracking than I anticipated. Which scroll do you recommend to counter this argument?
I think that's war, right?
That makes sense. I'll try that. Incarnate, appear!
I thought the path to the Nerevarine
Got
was
it.
a path of blood and battle, but my love of war was my undoing. War is not the way.
These failed incarnates prove nothing. I need no counsel but my own, as befits my status as the Nerevarine.
He says he knows he knows
I think
best,
it's
but
working.
no.
One more strong assertion, and that should do it.
There you go, that
Of
one.
course. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Incarnate,
that's
appear!
the one.
I refuse to accept the counsel of the wise women and the Ashkans. I thought I knew best, but I knew nothing. That is not the way of the Nerevarine.
Seren and the Outlander, their arguments have merit. Chodala, we deny your claim. You are not the Nerevarine.
This proves nothing! Look how the staff protects me! I am the Nerevarine! Red Exiles, slay
Brother!
the unbelievers!
No!
Move to flank!
Oh crap.
Go around!
some more. Ow. No, nice. I get a heal off that. Right. Is that all of them? No, there's one more there. The boss dude. Boss woman. Cool, go! Hi. Hi, not Blake. How's it going, man? Oh god, I've got to concentrate. Let's get some heals so I don't have to concentrate so much. How's it going, man? Does that fall in the little dragon's treasure goblet? When you did that? I didn't see. Yeah, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for the bits. I need to do a, no, not that.
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I need to do a thanks for the bits thing. There we go. Stream title scam? What do you mean? What's the stream title? I'm in Morrowind, and there's some new redemptions on the channel to do mushroom stuff, because my mage is addicted to mushrooms in Morrowind. Is that right? Follow Seren. Where did Seren go? Out here. Then yeah, you're all Pokemon now. I changed it. Because why not?
Go to my hut and get my healer's sack. Now.
Right away, wise woman.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
I hate what my brother's become.
Mortal,
Whoa.
I have words with you.
Oh god, it's Azura. Channeling herself through her. Pokemon stream avatar. Yes! Yes! Yeah, I thought it'd be better. It does look better. You can still do all the stuff with them anyway. Let's do the Battle Royale. To celebrate everyone fight each other. And fall out of an aeroplane. Because that makes sense. Right.
Chodola has been revealed as a failed Nerevarine, but that hasn't dissuaded him from his reckless course of action. As long as he wields the staff, he shall be unstoppable.
So, what should we do?
Time is against you, mortal. Even now, Vivek, that pompous usurper, grows increasingly weaker. As much as I deplore him, Vivek cannot fall to Chodola's vile magic.
Ooh.
There's another power at work here. One I can't quite put my finger on.
Close fight. Close fight. Plexo or not Blake. Oh, who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get the med pack? There must be something I can do.
Return to Vivek City.
Plexo got
Do what
it.
you can to
That's
aid
close.
Vivek, and pay heed to my faithful vessel, Saren. I name her Champion of the Moon and Star. She will play a pivotal role in ending her brother's march toward godhood, if she survives.
Whoa. I'll return to Vivek City.
That was exhilarating.
Whoa. You got it! You got the gold! 500 gold. Right. There definitely is stream delay. I think Plexo's got the internet slowness. Right. So I've got to return to Vivek City, where there's a ton of quests. Connect the dots. There we go. So if I get there, gasp! I haven't got any of these quests yet. No. Have I gone the wrong way? Yeah. It's over this bit. Gasp! Really loud. But yeah, how you doing? How you doing, Blake? Right. Do you like the little dragon on the goblet? I thought it was... I was trying to place him somewhere else, but then just on top of the goblet worked better. Let's go up these steps. Or, yeah, let's go right. Unless it's going to trigger something outside the front doors. Might do. No, there we go.
The priests seem nervous today.
Pull yourself together. They're a buoyant armature for Vivek's sake.
Yeah, look, they've got the glass armour on. Oh, they're ready to draw their weapons.